Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3-Day Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Morris. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They come to the line for a third and very long here in the opening drive. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that catch is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happening here in this series.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. To the air, it's Morris. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Empty set now. 5 wide. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Vols pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Caught quickly. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So now on comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Arizona.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff, we'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 25. Would have been the same place had it been a touchback. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Escapes the set. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back. It's Morris. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking right. This one caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Great cut there. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The Volunteers with first and 10 here. To throw, it's Morris. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And up for the first. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
I thought the defense had a shot here to stop this two-point try, but the quarterback was a magician. Great job of pitching that to the back to be able to use his speed to get to the corner for the two-point try.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
Arizona 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback still with the football. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Trucks through the defender. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Vols will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops in just short of that first down marker. The Vols will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Arizona has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. One of the Biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drive. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's more field position to start the drive. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Morris. He's escaping the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Vols. They jump in front here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Play action here on 1st down. Contact as he threw it. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Tennessee. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do it.
Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Arizona now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Vols enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out now. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll use the ground game here. Running through the tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down after that running play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play right here. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive.